St. Clement's was a small hospital in a small town. 200 beds, mostly empty. Night shifts were quiet. A few emergencies, a lot of chart work, hours of nothing. I thought I'd be bored. I was wrong. The orientation was standard. Where the supplies were, how the system worked, which doctors to avoid at 3 a.m. Then the head nurse handed me a floor map. "You'll be on floors 2 through 4, she said. "Never floor 5. I asked why. She looked at me like I'd asked why we don't perform surgery in the cafeteria. "Floor 5 is closed. Has been for years. You don't need to go there. No one does." The first week I noticed the elevator. It had buttons for floors 1 through 6. Floor 5's button was there, but covered with a metal plate, screwed in, permanent. I didn't think much about it. Closed floors happen. Then I noticed the charts. In the system there were patients on floor 5, active patients, with room numbers, vitals logged, medications dispensed. But when I asked about them, no one would answer. One patient's chart showed continuous care since 1987. 37 years. Same room, same bed, same medications. No visitors logged. No next of kin. No discharge date, just ongoing. I asked the head nurse about it. "Administrative error," she said. "Old records that haven't been purged," but she wouldn't look at me when she said it. And the charts were updated daily. Someone was dispensing those medications. I found the stairs to floor 5 during my second month. Emergency exit, never used. The door wasn't locked, but it had a sign, "Do not enter." Floor closed for renovation. No sounds of construction, no dust. Marcus, the night security guard, caught me looking at the door. "Don't," he said, one word. Then he walked away. I followed him, asked what he meant. He stopped. "Some things in hospitals don't want to be healed. They just want to stay. The patients on 5, he said, they're not sick, not the way you'd understand. They're waiting, have been for decades, and the hospital keeps them comfortable, keeps them fed, keeps them from being found." I asked what they were waiting for. Marcus shook his head. "I've worked here 20 years. I don't go to 5. No one who's been here long goes to 5. The new ones sometimes do. We tell the families they transferred, quit, moved away." "What happens to them?" I asked. Marcus looked at me with something like pity. "They become patients. Everyone on 5 used to work here, or visit here. Now they wait, like the others, until someone new gets curious. I should have quit that night, found another hospital, another career. But I kept thinking about the charts, the names, people who'd been lying in beds for 30, 40, 50 years. If they were real, they needed help. If they weren't, I needed to know. I went up the stairs at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. The floor was dark, but not empty. I could see beds through the door window, figures in them, motionless, monitors beeping steadily. The normalcy was worse than anything wrong would have been. I pushed the door open. The smell hit me first, antiseptic and something else, something sweet, wrong. The hallway stretched farther than it should, doors on both sides. Every room occupied. Scared, I walked to the nearest room. Read the name on the door, Sarah Mitchell. Admitted 1967. Inside, a woman lay in the bed, old, impossibly old, but breathing. Her eyes were open, fixed on the ceiling. She didn't blink. I checked her vitals out of instinct. Heart rate, 12 beats per minute. Temperature, 86 degrees. Respiration, 3 breaths per minute. By any medical standard, she should be dead. But her chart said she was stable, had been stable since 1967. Her eyes moved, slowly, like turning in thick honey. They shifted to look at me. Her mouth opened. "New," she said, the word taking 10 seconds to emerge. "You're new. Stay. Stay with us. We wait together." I ran, crashed through the stairwell door, down the stairs, back to my floor. I was gasping at the nurse's station when the head nurse found me. "You went to 5, she said. "Not a question. Now you have a choice. Leave tonight, right now. Never come back. Never talk about this place, and you'll be fine." She paused. "Or stay, work your shift, and tomorrow night there'll be a bed waiting for you on 5. Your chart already exists. It's always existed." I left, drove until I hit another state. Changed my name, got a new license, started over. But I still check sometimes. The hospital website. The staff directory. I'm not listed anymore. I was never listed, except on floor 5. In the system, if you know how to look, there's a chart for me. Room 512, Admitted the night I visited. Status stable. Medications. Daily. Waiting. The chart says I'm waiting. I don't know if I'm really free or if I'm already there somehow. Part of me on floor 5, in that bed, eyes on the ceiling, waiting. The rest of me walking around, thinking I escaped, thinking any of this is real. If you ever go to a hospital and find a floor that's closed, a floor no one talks about, don't investigate, don't get curious. Your chart might already exist there. Your bed might already be made. And they're very, very patient on floor 5. They've been waiting for you.